Hello, everyone. Welcome to episode 12 of our super replay of Megaman Legends. I'm Tim Turi, joined by Andrew Reiner.
Hello, Tim.
Hello, Dan Reichert.
Who's that guy over there?
Well, I'm actually getting to him. I've actually been introducing everyone in a row.
Oh.
It's Ben Hansen.
Well, hello.
Yeah.
That's his voice.
Putting on his radio voice.
Oh my God, it's good to have a mic.
I was hoping you'd just wave.
Somebody would just do wild hand gestures.
I'm going to
the
pass a
entire
note to
time.
Tim that says, hello, thanks for having me on.
You're still saying
Just snapping.
gestures.
Yeah, I always say that wrong. It's gestures, right?
Yeah, it's just gesturing.
I should think of like
Gestures or
court
gesture
gesture
thingies
it's not
is acceptable.
It's not a court gesture.
It's gesture.
Yeah, you said it right.
Those
Let's-
are two
You know, a
different things.
gesture and a jester are different
Yes,
things,
I
right?
do.
Okay. Unless you were a jester who was gesturing.
I'm still adjusting to
Jesting. Oh.
working with you.
Off to a good start for episode whatever.
12. I
There we
just
go.
said it was 12. I just said it was 12.
You know how my memory is.
No, I
That
don't.
episode thingy.
So last episode, we unfortunately came to the understanding that we, as a group, sold all of the Buster parts.
Wait, I
So-
wasn't present.
It was
for
a group
this.
decision.
Don't throw this on me at all. Like, you were here. I was not here for this.
I'll
The
take part of
majority.
the blame.
Ben Hansen was
Yeah.
here.
Yeah.
I nodded and I agreed. I said, Tim, do it. I gave him the old thumbs up, and it was a disaster.
I accept no
Oh,
responsibility
yeah,
for
what's
any of
that depressed lady up to these days?
Talking about her dead husband again.
Not husband? What? Oh, dirty.
What?
Whoa.
Whoa.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
No, there's
Well,
not.
you take that home. You put on your sunglasses, you buy it, and you go home. You don't want people to see you because of your shame.
My husband died looking at dirty magazines. Probably won't.
Must have been a really good magazine.
Mrs. Carradine.
Hip bone.
What are we doing? We're just checking out stuff?
Was this Carradine?
I'm trying to see. I'm trying to start a subquest with the painter to get towards the shining laser.
Whoa.
Oh, hello.
Like sirens here. Yes, we'll stick around.
Let's see here. Yeah, we need to get her some lipstick, but I may have to engage another conversation with her. Yeah, keep him on, I guess. I'll just go get a dirty magazine. Oh, he's got a boyfriend. Is this the door?
Yep.
Is she standing in front of the door? Made me think it was
She is.
a mirror. I thought that room closed in on me for a second.
It's like that scene in Toys. Remember?
Yeah, I do
They're
remember.
checking out the
Robin
fake vomit, like the
Williams?
Tetris walls start
Oh,
closing.
wow. Toys reference.
Freaking love
Man
Toys.
alive. That was a Super Nintendo game, too, I think.
Yeah, they were turning games into everything.
Just
Everything.
think, the
Right,
first thing
movies
you
and the games.
contributed to replay is a Toys reference.
I'm pretty proud of that. Although, to be fair, there was an old Toys reference that you guys didn't really catch. In the Overblood montage at the very end, the first dance remix, that's to a song from the movie Toys.
Really?
Yep.
Are you just, like, weirdly obsessed with toys? Like, I've never seen, like, your bedroom is
yeah.
just under Robin
Yeah.
Williams, like...
I modeled all the toys myself out of Play-Doh.
Do you have that
Yeah,
suit? Do you
Yeah,
have that-
exactly.
That red suit. with
Recreated the
hat?
sets in each room of his house.
I was partial to The Toy with Richard Pryor.
Oh, I love that movie.
Yep, that was one of my
Movie's
favorite
amazing.
movies. Yep.
See, I heard every Richard Pryor actual movie sucks.
No.
Including Superman 3.
Nope.
His ones with Gene Wilder, or some of them were looked upon pretty fondly.
Yeah, the toys. I want to see that again. I
What
remember
about-
being so jealous of that kid and all the toys he had.
It was basically blank check with Richard
evil,
Pryor.
Tim, go
So you have
evil.
all the cool
Oh,
stuff, and then an awesome comedian hanging out with you.
But he was in Lost Highway.
Oh yeah, that's when he was like way off the radar.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
He had been gone for a long time.
But there's nothing wrong with this cold look either.
What are we doing
He's
here?
dead.
We're getting some red for. I'm looking for lipstick.
Any idea where we're going here?
Oh yeah, I actually explained it all. Yeah,
Sorry.
we're going to the women's clothing store to get some lipstick after we chatted with the painter and decided that
They're just recycling that from Mega Man 3.
when you had to. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah. Before you fought Snake Man.
It's just fan service. It's just a callback. 'Cause Snake Man had to put on makeup and dance in the mirror first.
Silence of the
Silence
Lambs.
of the Lambs reference. Hey, I gotta counterbalance that Toys reference. Some movies that I know.
A good movie.
And know and care about.
Yeah, Snake Man reminded me of He-Man, and I just started thinking a Mega Man crossover with He-Man would be amazing. You got Merman,
It's true.
I never
Ram
saw
Man,
He-Man.
Fist Man,
Rain
or is
Man?
that Fisto?
Fist Man.
You guys aren't He-Man fans? Okay.
Red
I was
Chalk?
real little.
No, she said red chalk. I didn't just yell out red chalk.
Yeah, was that like a villain on He-Man or something?
Red chalk skull face.
But the point being, there's a lot of mans in both
So
Mega
many
Man
men.
and
Rain
He-Man.
Man. Rain Man.
Rain Man. Dustin Hoffman's the boss of a Mega Man.
That'd be amazing.
What would
We should
be-
put
what
a picture up of that and see what it looks like right
Just
now.
Photoshop Dustin Hoffman in
All
there.
right, can do.
Because he's the guy that does that. What? Like, what would it is? It'd be like Wapner attack or something would be his.
What?
Wapner's gavel would be his
I don't know
special move.
Wapner.
Wapner. He has to watch People's Court. Judge
Oh, I've
Wapner.
actually never seen Rain Man.
Oh, why'd you laugh then?
Because I know what it is.
He'd be driving a car, right? Wasn't that his big thing? I'm a
No,
good driver.
He had Haynes.
Remember Tootsie?
Oh, good transition.
Tootsie Man?
Tootsie Man.
Tootsie Roll?
Tootsie Roll. This
Hey, Dave, you should definitely go kick those vending machines. Let's see if we can get completely black by the time we face the end boss
Wait.
here.
You get darker than this?
Oh,
You
yeah.
get darker
Whoa.
than this?
You go completely black, yeah.
Oh yeah,
Holy
just
Lord.
in case you don't remember, Ben Hansen is arguably the most hardcore Mega Man Legends fan in the office.
I do love this game.
Yeah.
This is one of the first mind-blowing games I ever played.
And how many times have you played it?
I've only beat it once, but it's one of those games that I've seen friends play through, and I've probably started it 4 or 5 times.
I have a lot of games like that where I'll just pop them in from time to time just
Right.
to
Yeah.
catch up and, be like, oh, I remember this.
I-
But I never finish them again.
Right.
I've probably, as many times as I have actually beat the game, there have been probably close to 10 times I've loaded up Ocarina, gotten all the way to the water temple, which is like really far into that game, and it's been like, never mind.
Yeah.
It's
always
just like,
stopped
no,
there.
Like
not
3
worth the
away
effort.
from Ganondorf, yeah. Nope.
I want her to use that lipstick on her ugly face.
Thank you
Whoa,
so
whoa,
much.
Tim.
Come on, Tim.
What?
Very nice.
Oh, would you
It's
He's
not what a
trying.
robotic boy would say.
going?
See ya.
She is fast.
Holy God. Let's get her
Everyone
on
seems
our
to have
side.
the same run speed. Every car moves at the same speed. The strange force of velocity in this universe.
Speaking
There's
of
that red car.
Velociraptors, do you know where the museum is? Do you know where it is?
It's the the church is the big
This
one.
looks like a church. And the church, I remember, does it have a door? Oh, it does. This kind of looks like it could be a museum.
That looks like a church.
You like go to confessional or
Scientology
something here?
or something, yeah.
Totally a museum. Is this
Ooh.
is this the music that was playing when we listened to the classical stuff in Apple Market?
No, I don't think so.
So I have to get a bunch of items from upstairs. Can you look at this list? Actually, no. I have a list on me. Let's talk to this lady first. I have to bring her things, I believe.
Hi there.
Cover up
Thanks
your belly
for
button.
helping me out before.
Jeez, you work at a museum.
Thanks to you, I was able
brothel.
to finish my painting. I just paint for fun in my spare time.
But I'm going to hang it in the museum.
My real job is here.
How do they
working as
decide
the
who gets
curator.
voice acting in this game?
Yeah,
It just
doesn't-
seems
Take a look around.
so inconsistent.
arbitrary, yeah.
I know there's not much here, but
Yeah, like
wait,
clothing
you're
around
a
your midriff.
digger, aren't you? If you find anything interesting on one of your digs, could you bring it here and show it to me?
Oh,
What's
maybe I
going
have
on
to-
with her eyes now?
If it's really good, I can
Yeah, that
display
right
it.
one isn't really fleshed out there. It's kind of
Great, thanks.
smashed in a trash compactor or something.
Oh, I think it's a lot more work to get stuff to her than I thought. It made it sound like. You like anything I got here?
What's that you've got there?
Hands are too big.
It looks like a bone or something.
Whoa, whoa, whoa.
AG8.
A lot of the people who come here are into strange things like this.
Yeah.
It doesn't look like much, but if you
Oh.
want, I can display it here.
Oh, jeez, this is
He
just
is
all
just a
kinds of
boy.
inappropriate.
An ancient
Well.
digging tool.
Uh.
What do you say?
Wow. That was just a
Girl,
lot.
he's forward.
You can have it.
It's like if I wrote dialogue for a game.
She's enthusiastic.
I bet there are a lot of people who'll come to see this.
Well, it's flattering, but
So I gave her an old bone.
What? Did you really find that underground?
What are we talking about?
If you did, it's
Oh.
an incredible discovery.
What if I
wonder
didn't find it
what something
underground?
like this would be doing underground. Oh well, why don't we call it a human dog?
Human.
this is
Could be someone's idea of a joke. but
deviant.
Why don't we put it on display?
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
She's so into all this crap.
Is this just Roll's character doing a different voice?
It
It's
sounds
all
like
one voice actor in
It
this
has to
entire
be.
game.
Wow. Even for like the dudes?
Yeah, it's all
Really?
these-
They just run Mega Man through a filter?
It's the guy from like Police Academy or whatever.
No one knows what
I'm
they
sure it's
use
that guy.
He's incredible.
Is it okay if I put this on display?
So we've given her the Cadillac's bell,
Thank you
an
so
old bone,
much.
and
I
the
bet
human
there are a
human
lot
doll. I
of
wonder how
people
much of
who
the
come
stuff
to
I just
see
have.
this.
I like how Ben's still passing notes even though he has a
It's
microphone.
not a note, it's Tim's phone. He gave me the list of stuff that...
Oh, okay. It's like, that thing picks up your voice.
It's a
and
force of habit.
You know what
People
that
can hear it.
Dolls are made when a Weaverbot's body crystallizes over the centuries.
That's what you do at like issue meetings when you have an idea. You just pass a note up to Andy.
Yeah, it's really the best way to get my point across.
So we're giving her stuff for the museum, and she's going to give us illegal arms, like to create this deadly weapon. Is that what's happening here?
That's pretty much
sweet
the idea.
museum.
Thank you so much.
Because we want an X Buster, but I'm not. I think we're probably going to come up short.
This.
I have a lot of.
I hate
did you
this
see
lady.
that, Tim? I think you're turning blue again. I think this is a good thing to do.
No!
We should just stop it right now.
So beautiful.
Well, we're not gonna go all the way black.
We gotta.
We can't. We don't have time.
There's still vending machines out there.
You know how many vending machines we'd have to kick? It'd be like 30 or 40 of them, I bet.
Yeah, that's a lot of cans.
That would be the star attraction.
Am I still giving her
for
stuff?
Any museum. Would it really be all right if I put it on
Yeah.
display
Why not?
here?
Let's turn me white.
Thank you
Let's just
so
give me so many. Give me so many things I can be
bet there are a
translucent.
lot of people
I don't want
who
to be
come
dark.
see this.
Can you think of a morality system type thing before
You're
this?
a digger, right?
I can't think. I mean, when I think back, I think like KOTOR is the first that I can think of.
Maybe old PC games that gave you choice, like
Did like Black and
Ultima
White do that or something?
This is before black and white, though.
Yeah, that's
But like
true.
all the old Ultimas, you could just kind of do what you wanted.
But did it affect any kind of look? Like a cosmetic change based on your moral decisions?
No. Elder Scrolls, obviously, you could.
I don't know.
Morrowind. Was
you
that
play
around
the old
this
ones?
time?
Did
Or
you
was
look
this after?
different in those? I know Oblivion didn't do that.
I don't think so, but you could corrupt the land, you know, or
Yeah, but like your
Close off
character,
quests.
like I mean, Infamous, obviously, KOTOR, Fable.
yeah, this might be the first game that did that, like cosmetically with your character.
Yeah, I can't think of anything else that does.
Groundbreaking. Another 2 points Reiner had against this game in the review was the music and the voice acting. Those are two
Ugh.
things I actually like. I will defend
You like
both
that
of-
voice acting?
Okay, not the lady in the museum, but overall, I like the Bond family. I mean, they're Saturday morning cartoons for sure, but I'll stand behind that.
I wanted to punch that lady.
All right, but think about better
went on
voice
forever.
acting on the PS1. Like, there's Metal Gear Solid,
Oh, yeah.
and then what's number 2? What's up?
For what?
Best voice acting on PS1 that era. Like all the Resident Evil sucked.
Right. I
The
would
Resident
argue,
Evils are maybe better than this.
Now the Res Evils are classic, though. Those are some of my favorite
Oh yeah,
lines.
yeah, they're amazing. Was
Yeah, you're not gonna
Silent
find
Hill?
much argument.
Silent Hill wasn't that bad, was it?
Like as far as
Just
there's
quality of
choices
voice
that you
acting?
made too. If you want to talk morality.
No, we're not
stuff,
talking about morality anymore. We're talking about voice acting.
There wasn't a whole lot of voice act. I don't know. It wasn't very good.
like, this is probably my second favorite voice acting for PS1, second to Metal Gear Solid.
God, I'm just trying to think of any. I mean, obviously there was tons of
tons of
voice
it,
acting
yeah.
going on, but I can't think of. I can think of-
Overblood, obviously.
I'd put
but that
Overblood
barely
above
counts,
this.
Right.
Like these voices drive me insane.
Even like Tron, like Teasel, he's over the top, but he still does a good job of creating that character.
It's too much. It's way too much.
I would say Resident Evil is still way up there for me. I understand.
Even the
it's
first one?
Probably for the wrong reasons. Yeah, all of them. It's just so memorable. It made an impact, is what's important. It was the
Right.
first generation that could do that kind of voice stuff, and it made a huge impact on me. When I think of voice acting, I think of that.
Right.
It's crazy how ahead of its time Metal Gear was. Just head and shoulders above anything. Like, it's really good voice acting.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, they killed it.
Oh, Liquid.
I mean, Liquid still makes me laugh with every line he says, but no, I'll still stand behind that.
Yeah.
Says it in
Ocelot's
their
great too.
What's your favorite line from Metal Gear Solid, Dan?
Oh, I actually have a Word document that I typed up in college of all my
Oh,
favorite Metal
boy.
Gear lines. I'd have to look at it. It's been a long time. I'm not nearly as Metal Gear obsessive as I used to be.
So you had a bunch of lines typed up?
Yeah, I'm struggling now. It's been years since I've played. I mean, I remember all of Liquid's crazy monologues were awesome, like on top of Metal Gear, talking about the genes and the Liz on
flawed
Fonz.
recessive genes.
Yeah. So you took all the best parts of me or whatever before you were even born, or before I was even born, or that's not it. But
Oh, what is it?
you stole everything from me before I was even born, or something like that.
Yep.
I don't think we're gonna get that thing, Tim.
This?
Yeah.
And the Gray Fox stuff, when he's just freaking out.
Oh no.
Hurt me more.
Yeah.
What are we doing?
Yeah. I remember I learned what sinew was from that game.
Yeah, not even.
The clashing of bone and sinew. Yeah, that was great. And all of Ocelot's like vaguely creepy things. He's like, sliding the bullet down the greasy chamber. Like,
Reloading in the heat of battle.
yeah.
It just comes across as your perverted uncle.
Yeah.
Trying to decide what I want to
Wait,
get us all boosted up here with.
that boss fight is so neuter in Twin Snakes because you can shoot in first person. He doesn't even get like one line out. It's just you shoot a pipe, he goes, and you just shoot him a bunch.
So I want more range, and all I want is this attack, +4. This range, +3. Oh, that's pretty good too. Yeah, those are good. But if I
That's
can,
what you have right now, right?
Yeah. What if I could remember what the hell energy is? It must have to do with the amount of maybe bullets per.
That would be rapid, though, right?
Or maybe the size of it.
Yeah, that could be.
Yeah, that must be it. Because if I got rid of this, then and replaced it with, I'd only be getting really like one. Well, give this a shake. And let's just check out the main gate. Did you, in your text document, was one of them just Metal Gear, exclamation mark, question mark, exclamation mark?
Probably was, yeah. I had like a series of documents about Metal Gear. I made, because I never paid attention in class in college, and I spent I spent a couple weeks just putting together an elaborate flowchart so I can understand the plot of Sons of Liberty to me. So it's like, okay, Solidus hates the Patriots, but Ocelot is with the Patriots, and the GW thing, it's like this huge multi-page crazy person like manifesto about Metal Gear.
You should send that to Kojima. So maybe he could make sense of his own story.
I think I still have these documents.
Did it help?
Oh, no, it really did. Like, I felt by the time I was done with all this insane research that I figured out what was going on in Metal Gear 2.
How many hours do you think you invested into just understanding a 20-hour game?
I'd say at least as much as it takes to play it. I'd say at least 20 hours just reading theories and message boards. Oh, and when 3 was coming out, I was so hardcore into the message boards of like, okay, no, this has to happen after. It can't all be in 1960s. Like, this is like Snake in like a VR simulation of Big Boss, and it's like, oh no, it really is in the 60s. And actually, that's really awesome.
Yeah, well, it was awesome, but I remember in the preview to that game, everything was messed up. I had no idea what the game was going to be like, because Kojima hinted, he's like, this is all going to be about the consequences of what happens back then. So I thought it was going to be half with Big Boss, and then half with Snake.
And that one trailer ended with, half of what I was told was a complete and utter lie. The other half was a conveniently constructed lie. It's like, they're talking about the game itself. Like, it's really after, like, they're pulling another switcheroo on us.
And I was so misled, too, because I remember the first trailer that I saw, at least, it was just like Snake going through the jungle. It's like, it's all about survival. You have to live out there.
Yep.
And I'm like, it's going to be like an open world where you just have to eat to live? That sounds awesome.
That's one of the most, like, impactful trailers I've ever seen. Was him
I love that.
like, covering himself in mud and going up against the wall.
Yeah.
Rambo style.
All those trailers were so good.
And it shows just, like, the guards walking by. It's like, memorize their patrol. And
above the
like
dock. Like, when he's underneath the...
Right.
They're like waiting in a tree. Like, I need to play Metal Gear 3 again. Oh, man.
Well, you can on the 3DS, man. That's going to be great.
Oh, yeah. I should just wait for the 3DS one. Okay, I'm going to wait for that. The game is so good. The boss, one of the best, I guess, antagonists. I'm not going to call her a villain, like, in gaming history.
Yeah, she's one of the most memorable characters for sure.
And
we're just talking about the end fight last night, actually, how much we both love that.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan, are you a fan of that fight? The end?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Unbelievable. That whole game, is unbelievable.
And it makes you hit the button with her on the ground, like, oh, man, that part.
Just anytime you eat something new and who do you talk to? Paramedic or whatever? What's her name?
Does paramedic say about the food?
I don't know, but whenever you talk to her, she's just like, the responses she gives you and the rapport she has with Snake is hilarious.
We're like Bond movie references and stuff. Have you done the Easter egg where after you wake up from that crazy nightmare and you call Sigint a few times, and he starts talking about how he had a nightmare about a tank made of poop that shoots poop missiles at you?
No, I didn't see that.
Oh my god, you guys have to YouTube it. It's
really?
It's hilarious. Yeah. He's like, I had a crazy nightmare once too. It was this huge tank and it was made of and it shot missiles at you. Like, he uses that word. Like, you guys got to YouTube it. It's great.
I remember when Snake ate a mushroom And she told him that it would refill his battery or recharge his batteries. And he's like, really? So he'd like eat mushrooms to recharge his batteries.
Huh.
It was a conversation they
it
had.
really did that?
I don't think so.
And
But he
there's
was
another-
convinced it would.
There's a one Easter egg where if you spun Snake around in the eating menu, he'll
Throws
throw up. Yeah.
Or if you get naked and you call Sigint a bunch of times, I have this awkward conversation. I'm like,
Really?
hey, dude, you should put some clothes on.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
There's so many like weird little things in all those games.
Well, do you remember in 2 when if you're staring at that magazine and you call Otakon?
yeah.
What
Otacon.
snakes
I've
do?
been
Otakon?
over this. Otacon.
I've always called him Otakon.
Well, that's wrong because they say his name in the game. It's not like
yeah, Otakon. Yeah, I guess he always does say it like that.
Yeah.
Okay, Otakon. You're right.
everyone says it.
Okay.
All fans.
I'm totally.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm with you.
And why would you say that though?
I don't
I mean,
know.
the first time you saw the name, you probably heard it as well.
I don't know.
Because
Did you play with it muted? What? what's
No.
that?
I don't know why I said Otakon. I'll still say Peakman.
You're so wrong on
Pikmin.
that. I'm sorry, man.
It's probably Pikmin.
It is Pikmin.
It's probably Pikmin. Yeah.
It is Pikmin.
No one has ever said Geekman ever.
It's
Geekman's
ambiguous with Pikmin. Otakon's not.
We'll have you interview Miyamoto. And I hope his response is just slapping you.
I already did interview him. I never asked him about that.
How'd that go?
It was nice.
What'd you talk about?
It was nice.
3DS. Yeah.
We had tea.
There was a bit of a communication barrier. Turns out he speaks Japanese.
He knows English.
Or does he?
Yeah, I've been in interviews with him where it's like a lot of press talking to him, and sometimes like the press will ask a question, and then he'll respond right away in Japanese, but the translator didn't
Oh,
tell
wow.
the question to him in Japanese.
Huh. That's interesting. Maybe he can read lips in English.
Maybe
That's a thing, right?
Sure.
he's genius. I guess that's something he could probably do.
He's a smart guy.
All right, Tim, what are we doing here?
We're in the main gate.
And are you actually going for it? Or is this like the boss run?
This is.
So Tim, how much do you remember about the end boss?
I don't. Why am I in for a real treat?
I don't remember how tough he is, to be honest with you. I remember what he looks like, and I remember some story stuff from the end.
Are you walking into the last boss right now?
I think so.
Oh boy. Are you ready for this?
No.
Have you saved
I
recently?
don't even. I have a drill on my arm. Yeah, I have saved.
Okay,
What
good.
purpose do these doors serve?
It's a poem.
That's kind of like the Mystery Science Theater thing, where there's just a billion
there's a
doors you don't need.
I love that.
Those made no sense either.
I
But I
liked
loved
those.
it too.
Yeah, that was great.
Oh boy.
Oh, I totally remember this.
What's happening to me? This is the first time I've ever been here, but I feel like I've seen this before.
Canadian Mega Man.
Something is telling me there's danger here, that it shouldn't be opened.
Well, you don't have to open it. You're just doing it. That's a cool lock.
Yeah, sweet.
Yeah, that was a little sequence. Whoa.
It's a man? A person?
A Mega Man? Hey. Ugh. Oh boy.
Was it you who awoke me? It is somewhat earlier than I had planned, but no matter. Thank you for awakening me. Have we met before? Oh, please forgive me. You are a purifier model, assigned to the direct command
That's a
of
dude?
Confidence.
As I recall,
You can do this.
you were
hear
designated
that?
Megaman
He's a
Trigger.
robot.
Please forgive me. I
Not a
did not
boy.
recognize you in your current
Mega
configuration.
Man's a robot?
You were sitting on that fact
know me?
all along?
I don't know how I didn't spill it,
Remember?
man. Over lunch or something.
Ah, I see. You have suffered
You got
memory
some
loss.
on your
yes?
forehead.
Then for what purpose have you awakened me? I assume that your reason for coming here is to purge the carbons that have overpropagated during the time I was inactive.
Carbons? Purge?
In
What
humans?
are you talking about?
Wait, he is
According to
Canadian.
urban military
Yeah, he is.
security ordinance
Is this supposed to be a
in
huge like
Zero,
environmental
the number of
message in this
carbon
game or
emitters is
something?
not allowed to
It's like a
increase
running
beyond
theme.
the pre-specified limit. If this happens, they are to be
He's been the one
purged
paying you for
immediately.
recycling.
My observation, if left unattended, the carbons will
a good amount of
reproduce
money.
indefinitely. Their numbers will grow, polluting the surface world. They can be quite a nuisance.
Carbons? Do you mean the people on the
He
island?
does.
The carbons fit mass population Model B. They are unstable, very difficult to control. Perhaps it would be better to
Pretty
simply
cheery talking about genocide.
reinitialize.
Reinitialize? Now, I haven't understood much of what you've been saying, but When you say reinitialize, do you mean no?
Oh man, that was a face.
I will be using that freeze frame of that face for an
It would
image.
be much simpler if I had the assistance of a proficient unit, such as yourself. Once my task is complete, I shall inquire as to the presence of a backup of your memory on Aiden. Until then, please remain where you are.
Why is it so hard to hear?
Until then.
Oh man, that's a good freeze too. Look at his face. That with one eye.
Slowly backs out.
What a jerk.
Did you hear that, Diesel?
Yep. Something tells me he's not kidding either. I really think he plans to kill everyone on the island.
Diesel, we've got to do something. We've got to stop him.
I like their voice acting too, Ben.
Thank you.
That's
Mainly it's
easier
Tromba.
said than done. Besides,
I had a
do you
small
think we
obsession
could
with
beat
Tromba.
him?
Well, what about Mega Man?
I don't like it, but I can't think of anything better, so...
Punch it.
Oh, here's a problem.
Get
Hey,
electrocuted.
Tron!
That'd be
How do you stop
hilarious.
this thing?
Oh, this? Like this?
Well, that's just a
Mega
faulty
Man,
security
are
system.
you all right?
You just kick it.
Yeah, it's like Fonzie in a jukebox.
Thanks for
Fonzie
your
did have
help.
hair like that for a season.
Yeah.
Come on, hurry up! He's getting away!
Hey!
Right.
It's not over between you and me. I won't
you get your
forgive you
eyebrows
if you
to do
die
that?
or anything stupid like that, so be careful in there,
Trying, but I
okay?
can't.
Right.
Hey.
Yeah, it's not working.
See you later.
Hey, look at that! It's a good screen. There's too many images you can pick from.
That was great.
Don't worry, Tron. If anyone can do it, he can.
Because he's kicked our asses so many times.
I always like games when you end up teaming up with a bad guy. Mm-hmm. That's always fun.
Oh, jeez.
Which other ones come to mind? Which other games?
Actually, the first thing that came to mind was Drive Angry, but that's a movie.
Don't spoil
Yeah,
the
you just
movie.
ruined it for us.
No, not really. Not really that much.
It probably happens at Little Big Planet level that you based on Drive Angry, though, right?
Yeah.
Okay,
yeah.
good.
You made one?
No,
Oh.
I should. What other games let you do that, where you team up with a former foe?
Or stream.
I mean, like Bowser's Inside Story, or Mario RPG, where Bowser joins your thing.
Right.
Metal Gear, you never really teamed up with Ocelot or Liquid. They were always antagonists, pretty much. Solidus turns out to not be the worst guy in the world. He's kind of similar goals, but never like fighting side by side. Yeah, what's one where you fight side by side with your foe?
Well, there's Final Fantasy VII.
Oh,
but those
Mario.
are
Flashbacks with
yeah.
Sephiroth?
Mario RPG.
Yeah, I said that about 2
Oh,
minutes ago.
I've been really into this
Yeah,
game.
Tim's 3 inches from the
that was
screen
actually
right
like
now.
the first one I had.
I blew it. I'm sorry, everyone. I'll think of a really good example now. Knuckles and Sonic in the end of Sonic and Knuckles.
Oh yeah.
Is he ever really that bad of a guy?
He punches you in the face and takes all your Chaos
Yeah, but
Emeralds.
it's playful.
He stole all the
He
Chaos
winked when he
Emeralds.
did it. It was all
Yeah.
Did you ever get all the Chaos Emeralds in Sonic 2?
I think I did actually. Yeah.
3?
I think I
Sonic
actually
3?
did. Yeah.
Oh, that thing's
Whoa. Speaking of a Chaos
Yeah.
Emerald.
That's a lot of zinning. It looks like.
Oh, let's have it.
Just carry that to the store.
end.
I'd like everything.
Kick it at the bakery. Bakery? The bakery.
That's how Canadians say it, so
Yeah.
you're okay.
Oh, looks like you got
Have you bought the bakery yet? It's a pretty good gun.
Yeah, I put it in the kitchen where it belongs.
the kicking.
Whoa.
Kitchen.
Whoa.
These things are different.
Yeah.
I'm feeling pretty good about this Buster, actually.
Yeah, I
mean-
think we're okay.
The range isn't there, but I don't think we're gonna have to worry about crazy range boss fights. Like I have the attacks all the way up, and I got like a decent rapidity to it. It's rapid. Is what I'm trying to say. That sounds so weird.
Yeah, so knowing the sequel, you team up with the Bond family a little bit more.
Yep.
They introduce a whole new wave of enemies, and like the new wave of enemies, I think somebody has like new versions of serve bots where they're like ducks. Remember this, Reiner? Tim?
I don't remember Servbot.
They're like
ducks.
bird bots. I think they actually do call them bird bots too.
Wasn't there like a mini game where you, or like a kind of virtual pet thing with the Servbots, where they were like in a house or in a kitchen? And as
You
you
like
save them, you get
collected
more.
them?
Yeah.
Are you thinking of Tronbon? Because I
That
know in
might
that one
be.
you collect
Yeah, that
the
might be.
Serv
Adventures?
bots.
Sounds
Yeah.
like the Chows in Sonic Adventure almost.
It was kind of like that actually.
Right. I think they all had their own
That
name.
was
There's a
in
lot like
Tronbon.
Ape Escape actually.
I had a chow that I really took care of. I was really into that.
You
for
take
a
the
while.
VMU with you and
still have the
walk it and
VMU?
stuff.
Oh, this
Look
is
at
where it
this.
gets trippy.
Look at this. This reminds me of the end.
Whoa.
The
What
end
if he was the last boss?
Oh my god, that would be amazing.
This reminds me of the end of Dragon Age. I'm not going to say anything else if you haven't beaten it, but there's one final room before the last boss of Dragon Age. And
I think the best build-up to a final boss fight in gaming history might be the end of Ocarina, where you're just going up that spiral staircase and you hear Ganondorf just playing this crazy piano up there. Oh my god, just the anticipation of going up there was
Yep.
so awesome.
Such an amazing game.
He's just in there with his back to the door playing piano and
Yeah.
huge, awesome boss fight with a collapsing castle, and he turns into a big monster and you stick a sword in his face and Zelda. Oh, it's so awesome at the end.
The first time I fought him, he just kicked my ass.
Really? With the volleying part?
Yeah,
Where he's
you
flying
just I had
around,
no
like-
idea what was going on. I was like,
Yeah.
this
it's
Wind
those
Waker
moments
we're
when you get to
talking?
a boss and you just tense up.
Yeah.
Talking Wind Waker?
Ocarina of Time.
I
Ocarina
think
of
you don't
Time.
put a sword in his face in
That's
Ocarina.
in Wind
Yeah,
Waker.
you do.
That's
no,
Wind
Wind Waker,
Waker.
you jump up and you bring it down into his face.
Oh,
With
right.
Ganondorf's down and Zelda's like holding him. She's like, strike the final blow. And you go, bah! And like, in the original one, it was red blood. But when they came out with the like re-release or whatever, it was green blood. But yeah, you stick it right into his forehead. It's not as dramatic as the Wind Waker one, but it's still
I
awesome.
miscalculated the odds of your ability
I like Ocarina
to
of Time.
escape that trap. You are, however,
Look how blue you are.
too late.
It's disgusting.
Eden was activated as soon as I entered this room. It cannot be deactivated as long as
Piano,
I,
yeah.
the master key of this island, remain here in this control room.
What?
All that remains
All games that
now
need
is to
subtitles
wait
like this
for
one
Eden
definitely
to
need.
Yeah,
transmit
just
her
mumbly
This
weird.
frequency.
and send the command to execute the reinitialization
What was the one Mars
of this
game?
island.
Martian Gothic? That needed them. I think it had them.
Had two sets
Once
of
that
them, one on the
command
top
is
of the screen,
received,
one on the bottom.
the 10,000 workers aboard Eden will execute it immediately.
Something bad is
going
gonna happen.
Will be completed in less than 5 minutes.
A lot of this reminds me of 2001: The Space Odyssey.
Yeah. Just the really white walls and everything.
Yeah.
And the, calm, creepy robot.
And
Glowing
red
red eye
eyes,
on pretty
yeah.
much every robot.
So basically, it's going to end with a 30-minute light show and then a confusing ending.
No longer looks like a cookie.
This island?
Yeah.
Get
I like
nervous
this
now.
music. Yeah, I am actually getting
Wait for it. Wait for it.
Reminds me of the moon in Majora. I'm just going to keep ranting about awesome Zelda
I want
stuff
to
if
shoot an
no one
arrow.
stops me.
I want to shoot an arrow into that.
Yeah, it opens up a
Get a
door.
special
Yeah.
bow.
Yeah. What's up?
It opens up the desert temple, right?
Now that
The
Eden
arrows,
has been
yeah.
activated,
What a foreboding, just crazy thing, the moon. Just you knew exactly how much time you had by looking up, and the moon's just right above you. Like, oh,
I
it's
love the look of that. Whoever designed that moon, hats off.
creepy ass moon. Yeah.
Therefore, as keeper of this island, I hereby
It's one of my
exercise
favorite games of all time. By the
I don't
way.
think I've played it since it came out. I beat it when it came out, but I need to go through it again. The game is
What are you saying?
awesome. I got every mask. I got Fierce Deity, which is awesome.
Are you saying we should play it again?
Majora?
I think it's a really good idea.
Oh,
Yeah.
commence.
Because I already have Ocarina
You
lined
jerk.
up on
Oh, look
3DS.
at that life
Oh, this
bar.
is gonna be a whole
Oh,
thing.
Majora would be awesome. Ooh.
Oh, I can take this guy. Where is he? Oh boy.
But I mean, look at that life bar. That implies he's gonna have a second form
Yeah.
or something.
No,
right?
no, no.
No?
Games don't do that.
Oh, I see.
Not especially not Mega Man games.
No.
Or games from Japan.
No, you're crazy talk.
Oh, I can't turn around fast enough.
Man, I'd love it if games like Call of Duty did that. Like you just shoot a guy and then he turns into like a dragon
Pig
or
monster
something.
or something. Yeah.
It's all serious, and then just the last fight is just over the top.
I like how Dr. Wily just turns into an alien.
Yeah.
What's that about?
You know
Well,
how
he
it
turns
goes.
back.
Do they try to explain that?
No. It's a fake alien. It's like a alien robot that he's controlling, and it's just a joke.
So it's not even really him?
No, he's controlling an alien robot.
So he's like remote controlling it. He didn't turn into one.
No. I
Okay.
just said that.
Okay.
Jeez, it's so defensive over his Mega Man
Sorry,
fiction.
I'm really I'm so concentrating right now.
Is Juno like talking to you as you're fighting him? Is he
Yeah.
trying to say something?
Yeah, it's like Solidus. Trying to explain the whole plot of the game.
Whoa, what is that?
Oh, you jerk! You can't just introduce a new move in the middle of a boss fight.
So I think one of the reasons I like this game so much, this is going to be blasphemous, so I apologize ahead of time. This was the first Mega Man game I played.
That's okay.
I wonder how many people had this be their first.
But did it make you go back and play the others?
I didn't play, the first one I played, and the only one I played, honestly, was Mega Man 2, and I did that in college.
She was really good.
Yeah, but you still went back, so that's good.
Yeah, well, I was a big fan of the TV show. That's probably why I love this game, too.
I never watched the
I
show.
didn't either.
Fighting robot.
Mega Man!
Do you remember his
Just
voice in the
over and over
Captain
again.
N series?
No.
He's like, hey, Captain N! Like, he's this little, like, go back. It's on Netflix Instant. Watch Captain N, that Nintendo series, where King Hippo is, like, blue for some reason.
Yeah, and then like season 2, they brought in like Game Boy as a character.
Yeah, something stupid like that.
Yeah.
But no, Mega Man's voice is hilarious in that. Find a YouTube clip of
Eggplant
that.
Man
Oh,
was like one of the minions of Mother Brain.
I don't remember that. The one thing I just... Oh, Mother Brain had a voice, too.
Yeah.
It was like a sassy voice. Like, yeah.
Hold on.
Oh!
Nice job.
Hold your applause.
My. It would appear
You okay?
that I have made an error.
I'm anticipating this next form.
Ganon. That'd be awesome.
Knights of the Round.
Oh, I probably couldn't fight the Knights of the Round.
Whoa.
Successful in terminating my life's
It's like when you killed Darktooth and you gotta kill that flaming head.
Do not be disappointed.
Nope.
It appears
Just like that.
anticipated for Eden to reach its optimal
Tim, how many words have you
altitude.
picked up so far?
If you can terminate me before then,
If you can
you will be
terminate
able
me.
to stop it. Assuming you.
Do you remember the explanation for the Darktooth head? It was a tiny, elderly, naked man inside the flaming head.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's really,
great stuff.
really weird. Yeah.
This is Twisted Metal, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Well, the end,
So
of, heavy,
everything's gonna be
the end of
fine.
Heavy Rain 2, where the origami killer's head explodes and there's a
A lot
tiny
of Heavy
naked
Rain
man in
jokes.
it.
Oh my god, in heaven.
Oh, that's bigger than she was before.
He,
It's like based on the dog.
Egg
Everything's
beater.
gonna be fine.
jerk, overcompensating.
I like
for
the
lack of
music
a
there.
body.
Are you ready?
And this game is bad voice acting.
Yeah, there was nothing terrible about that at all.
Well, that takes some energy off you.
Can't see. Okay.
Oh, sh.
Oh, man. Oh,
Yeah,
here.
I still got half. Well, whatever. Yeah. Okay.
Oh.
Not fair.
I'll figure this guy's pattern out. Yeah, Buster does decent damage.
Whoa.
I gotta jump when he does that.
Yeah, probably.
That's a strange sound.
Yep.
What was that?
You see there are like ripples coming
he's
out of that
making-
beam?
That noise is supposed to tell him to roll.
awesome.
But
He's making the sounds I want to be making right now.
Just feeling it. My catnip brand.
Very cathartic.
Catnip!
Break me off a piece of that catnip.
They're gonna be the bra of this.
Cat.
Are we summoning a new power here?
You're doing really well here.
Shut up. You'll jinx
I
it.
don't see any possible way you could fail
I
here.
hate-
And the most amazing thing is he still has his drill arm on.
Yeah, he's fine.
No,
Now,
he's gonna switch it up.
Oh!
He's gonna switch it up.
Tim can't lose here. He'd have to be a fool to lose. Oh man,
Look at that. Passion.
some gusto there.
Yeah.
Gum-
I want to kill
gumption.
you eventually.
Whoa! He didn't
Tim
get.
hasn't blinked for the last 3 minutes.
Well, he
I'll make
needed to
that quite
get in it
clear.
back there. Man, this is serious. You got him. Brr. Handy manny.
What is going on in your head
Suddenly
right
it's
now?
hard.
I
Darren?
want to be a voiceover guy for games. Really bad.
Mainly PS1 games, though. That's really
Yeah,
where you
I
fit
just
in.
want to do voice acting
Yeah.
for 10-year-old games.
Hold on.
That's it.
We don't know that.
Yeah, we do.
There wouldn't be a
His
third form.
his tiny tiny little his final.
Tiny, tiny.
I'm sorry. I'm
Tiny,
flustered.
tiny.
I'm gonna have to fight
no.
that thing.
It's gonna
Just
roll
step
around.
on it. Step on
You gotta
it.
kick it into a bakery.
Twist the rebar.
It appears I was in
the
error,
relay.
assuming that a bureaucratic model such as myself would be able to best you in hand-to-hand.
I don't like how it's smiling
However,
when
I
it's looking
was
all dead and
successful in
stuff.
Keeping you occupied long enough for Eden to
Very
achieve
Sephiroth.
optimal altitude before you could interfere.
Now you gotta fight that.
Red car.
It's like Independence Day.
Oh no!
You gotta kill Jeff Goldblum.
So we got Randy Quaid on my
That's a
side.
cool shot.
Oh yeah.
This is Megaman Juno, Bureaucratic Model 3rd Class, Authorization Number 8677, requesting a reinitialization of this island's systems and a memory backup of its bureaucratic systems.
Bureaucratic?
Stop! Stop it!
Shoot him!
If you wish to shoot me, please do not hesitate. My program has already been backed up in Eden's central core.
I think we were having a conversation about voice acting earlier.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, a little
That
bit.
takes some
Wait.
skill.
My
I like how the security for her giant sky fortress is just a 4-digit numeric. 8667. Blow up this planet.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Password.
Hold on, is it self-destruct?
Requested backup of bureaucratic model Megaman Juno complete. Execution of catalog's reinitialization program will commence in 100 seconds.
What should I do?
Run.
100 what?
Seconds.
We're gonna have a Metroid ending here.
Rerouted to Purifier First Class Megaman Trigger.
What?
Under suspicion of malfunction, Bureaucratic Model 3rd Class Juno has been deactivated by Megaman Trigger as per Ordinance 103. Megaman Trigger hereby requests the indefinite postponement of the previous reinitialization order and the deletion of Bureaucratic Model Juno's backup data. Trigger hereby assumes all bureaucratic authority for the district and will petition Mother for guidance at a future date.
Command reboot and
Yeah, data!
Dan, you're taking notes on this so we can dissect it and understand it later.
Yeah, I got the flowchart.
Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I think Data just saved the day.
I believe he did.
log of Purifier First Class's correspondence.
He's been playing dumb the whole time.
Oh, he didn't say anything.
Requesting that notification to Mother be carried out by Purifier First Class, present
To be continued.
Authority Trigger.
Red car, red car.
All right.
Emotion. Looks like a film canister. That right back out there.
Data?
There's nothing to worry about anymore, Megaman.
I never noticed his tail.
Yeah, it's
Everything
weird
will
looking.
return
Look
to
like a
normal
paintbrush.
shortly.
Do you know who I am?
I'm your peripheral memory storage device. You originally created me so your memory couldn't be scanned by Mother too.
Oh.
I can't tell you anything yet, but soon I'll be able to tell you everything.
It's just like
What
Memento.
You are, why you lost your
Yes.
memory, your original function,
The alternate
and
ending, I mean.
mission.
Well, Chris Nolan was the executive producer on this.
Right.
Blasted contraption. It's always breaking down at the worst.
Megaman, are you all right?
Yep, I'm just fine.
Gramps and I were working on the radio forever, but couldn't get it to work.
Megaman, you won't believe what we saw. I'm glad these old eyes of mine lasted long enough to see it.
He's my favorite.
Calm down, Gramps. He's been like this ever since... Huh? Megaman? Are you all right?
Oh, it's nothing. Really. I'm sorry that I scared you.
You're always running off like that, making me worry myself sick over you.
But somehow,
Um,
I know you'll always make it back.
Sinking's overrated, by the way.
I
Yeah.
have faith in you.
Why do they all have green eyes?
Thanks.
The old guy's mustache has its own shadowing.
Data, let's go.
Yeah, that's right.
Ready? Megaman?
Ready.
Do or do not. They're just doing flips through trees and. So, why is it that when when Sonic made the jump from 16-bit to 32-bit, he got green eyes too? Mega Man got green eyes. Everyone in this
All
whole.
right, we're ready to go
Gosh darn
anytime
game.
you
Sonic ever
want.
go to
Thanks,
30?
girl.
Well,
Ooh.
Dreamcast, I mean.
Do you
Okay.
really have to go so soon?
Weird how Saturn never had a
After
proper
all
Sonic
you've
game.
done for us. Please stay a while
Sonic
longer.
3D
We haven't had the
Blast,
chance.
That's,
right?
that was on Genesis as well.
Well, it's
There was Sega CD.
Sega CD, yeah, Sonic CD.
And
How do you have a whole generation?
Sega CD though.
And
right?
to call 3D Blast is proper.
Yeah, it's not. 3D Blast sucks.
They were trying to do something different.
I appreciated it.
I had it on Game Gear and I remember enjoying it.
Yeah, but to go a whole generation without your mascot. Like, imagine a Nintendo. Well, I guess GameCube only had one. So did 64.
I suppose we should at least
Yeah, it's
say
free.
goodbye.
Damn, Barrel's talking.
Hey, Mega Man, why don't you go? Give him our best.
It would mean so much to everyone.
Go on, Mega Man. And say goodbye to the Junkman's wife for me.
Okay, I'm going.
So I remember I love this game because it's one of those great games where after you beat it, you can still run around.
I like
and then
those.
just everybody talks to you about like.
Yeah,
what a
oh,
great
good
you
job.
did.
I always like it when you can actually do something with the credits, like Star Fox 64, you're shooting the credits.
Right,
or...
Smash Brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That stuff's fun.
Oh, we have to say goodbye to everyone.
Did you beat Crisis?
I did.
There was no credits.
Really?
2?
I think they had credits at the beginning of the game, but it ends and just kicks you out to the title screen like Bioshock.
Weird.
Honestly, I beat that like 2 days ago. I'm trying to think of how that game ended.
Wow.
They want me to go say goodbye to everyone.
Every single person.
I remember the main dude you kill, but then there's more after that. I don't remember what the big last thing is. Oh, I do actually. It is pretty like crazy. Actually, now that I think about it. Yeah, okay, that part's kind of cool actually.
Yeah, and then it just kicks you back to the title screen.
Yeah, what the hell? Well, it plays that AC/DC song for a while.
Wait, what? So were you confused at the end of Red Dead, Dan? Were you waiting for credits there?
No, I love everything about the end of Red Dead.
All right.
Oh
No, I
my
do too,
God.
but it didn't confuse you for a little bit?
No,
Okay.
they did everything so perfectly. The whole game is, I think, maybe best game this generation, but the end, not even just the end, like the whole, you think it's the end, and then
Right.
all this stuff's happening, and then this thing happens, and then there's still more, like,
Yeah.
oh my God, it was so good. God, that game. The music when you're riding back home.
Yeah, absolutely.
Ooh. That game's so good.
I think this will be enough to talk to.
You don't want to talk to anybody else?
Oh,
about
the junk
radishes?
shop owners, you gotta talk to your best friends, right?
Well, talk to
Oh,
talk
yeah.
to the lady in the bookstore.
Okay.
Wait, so this is it? Like, you beat the game?
And they want you to say goodbye to everyone.
What?
Yeah.
It's like,
What?
Before we take off, they want us to say.
I know, but are you reading this?
Whoa, yeah, what?
She's just talking about her birthing pains.
Oh yeah, isn't that normal? Oh, she's still alive. My dead
My
husband.
husband's still, yeah, he's still
He
dead.
didn't-
Wow, yeah.
Oh boy.
Wow. You gotta get over this.
When he was younger and not
What
dead.
stage of the grieving process are you in?
And then I'll say goodbye to the
Oh,
junk shop
dog.
people.
Hey, you should go in the electronic goods store and check out some of the stuff on the shelves.
The mother load.
The mother load.
Hippopotamus.
Oh,
You
nice
knew me as
callback there.
hippopotamus. You loved me as hippopotamus.
It's all coming full circle. This is nice.
A 12 episode super. That's a baker's dozen minus one.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise known as a dozen.
Yep.
That's right, Dan.
It's 12.
Well, I don't care for your husband, so.
He's quite the runner, though.
All right, that dog's really excited.
Electronic shop.
No, he's go back.
Arf, arf. Is this the one that I got?
That's the one
off
that chased Tronbon up the pole.
Yeah. Oh boy.
Oh, he
Oh,
learned
boy.
how to speak dog.
Yeah, electronic goods.
Oh,
Staple. Staple.
No. Oh no. All right.
No, that's everyone, right? Or can you not go past the Apple Market?
I don't know if you can.
Oh, you
Oh,
really
man.
can. You could really just run up to everyone and say goodbye if you wanted.
I don't know if that's
Yeah, for
necessary.
episode 13 of our
Yeah.
super.
Wait a minute. The Bond family has to have some
I'm sure
ending.
I'm
here.
sure it's probably after I get in the ship.
Yeah, I would imagine. So.
Just shoot you down.
One for old time's sake.
Not to bring up Zelda for the 800th time, but I love how
Jeez.
when you beat Zelda games and it just shows you everyone you ever talk to, it's just kind of panning over the village, and they're all waving and happy, and they're having a little party, and
Yeah, Zelda
They do
games
a
are-
great job of just making you feel good at the end of the game.
Yeah.
even like it kind of reminds me too of Mario World, how it just shows you like every enemy, and you learn their names. Like they never say their
Yeah, I
names.
love
Like,
that.
oh, that's a Wiggler.
And then like you see Torpedo Ted, and you're like, wait, where
Yeah.
was he from? And then you remember that you didn't get that extra level, and
And it goes like world by world. Yeah.
So Dan, scale of 1 to 10, how much are you looking forward to Skyward Sword?
Just Skyward Sword?
10. I can't
10?
wait.
I
Yeah,
really
I'm
can't
super
wait. It's
excited.
gonna be really fun. Like, I don't even care if they just do the exact same thing that Ocarina did and that Twilight Princess. Like, it's
Yeah.
you talk about a classic formula. It doesn't get more classic than that. I'll love it. I'll hear that music for the 800th time, and I'll get goosebumps. And
Except they never just straight up do the theme anymore. It's always just like they play with the melody a little bit.
In Majora, when you were going around
that field, yeah, for sure. But beyond that, like,
did Twilight Princess have the overworld theme?
It must have. Ocarina doesn't.
No. Although the Hyrule Field.
It's kind of like a weird remix of it, yeah.
You say Ocarina?
Ocarina, whatever.
I'm
not a Zelda fan, Dan. Let's not get into it.
Otakon here.
Well, this is it.
Your help. Take care of yourselves.
Bye. Take care.
Saved the whole island. She couldn't even unclench her fist to say goodbye. Wow.
What's up with Data pretending like he can't talk after that?
Yeah. Pretentious jerk.
Yeah.
That is a strange wave.
And enter the Bond family. If they would have showed up right after I said that, that would maybe look so smart.
I can edit it in, Tim. Don't worry.
You think we're gonna get a teaser for the sequel, or is it gonna wrap up perfectly?
After all
I
that,
don't think so.
We already got a teaser. They said that
your mom and dad.
Data's like, I have so much I can tell you about your past and who you are and what your mission
Can't
is.
be helped.
So
It's not like we meant to come here in the first place.
it's
But
like
I'm
this
not
was
gonna.
nothing.
But everything worked out in the end, right?
It's a planet of evil vending machines to kick.
Mega Man, did something
Their
happen while
families
you were
come
in
for
the ground?
vengeance.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, not really. Don't worry about it.
Well, I don't know, but don't ever forget that I'll always.
You're saying that's the same voice actor as Mega Man?
Oh, yeah.
Roll.
Wow.
Mega Man, roll!
That's the same guy too.
Crazy. The island!
Mega Man.
What's going on?
What
Fireworks?
is it?
Big sign?
Whoa. Roll left.
It's on fire?
Huh?
It's gonna be like the road.
Oh, look at that.
They all came to see
They
us
all turned 2D.
You are so welcome.
There he is.
I'll get you next time! He wasn't cheering at all.
Wait, that was Wily?
Yeah.
Nice. Why is he missing an eye?
As you can see, the people of
Did you see the end of Mega Man 10?
send them off and wish them
What? Why was it what?
I don't know why he's missing an eye.
Oh, okay.
We talked about that extensively.
Oh, I didn't. Not while I was here.
No.
Okay, good.
They were all really nice people. Maybe we'll come back here and see them again.
Probably watched the road
Shut
there.
the hell up.
Okay, setting
We're never
new
coming back
course.
here.
Go back to your
Here we go.
old-timey
I almost
nautical
died
wheel
here.
for our space fortress.
Oh, look at that lake in the middle. Look at those soulless eyes in the flutter. So happy to say goodbye to it.
That's why I drew the smiley face on the front of his car. He needs all his vehicles to be very happy.
Star Wars theme now.
It's just gonna go like this for like another 15 minutes.
Yeah.
Be the end of a Peter Jackson movie.
This piano music makes me think that we're about to see credits. Or
No
Tron
bonds.
Bon and Co.
Yeah, they didn't show up.
Remember the weird song at the end of Metal Gear 1?
Yeah.
Weird song with
yeah, yeah.
vocals with like real footage of like mushers or
Right.
something.
Yeah, yeah.
It was strange.
I'm looking
Wait,
at
what is this?
Wait.
I think this is from the beginning. Like if you just let it sit for a while.
It plays the song.
No, it has
Wait,
a
those
video
are
to
all
go
different
along with
voice
this.
actors. There's different voice actors for everyone.
They're fake names.
Are they really? Are you doing this?
I don't know how much more I could bull. this.
Okay. I was gonna say, I'm on to you.
What are you looking at?
Well, what is there to say? We played through, what episode was this?
12.
This is 12.
12 episodes, pretty much an hour each of Mega Man Legends. We, for a while, thought this was going to be like a 20-episode super replay. We wondered how thoroughly we wanted to go through all the side quests. It's definitely the biggest game that we've ever tackled. And what do you guys think?
I don't know if I'd call it the biggest game we've tackled. I think like someone's like average first time going through Link to the Past, which was our first super replay, would probably be like 12, 15 hours or something.
Yeah, I mean, I guess that's fair. I guess, I don't know, what's the fastest super, or Mega Man Legends speedrun. I don't know. Maybe
I don't know.
It's probably
Sure,
pretty
somebody
quick.
did it in 22 minutes or something crazy.
So Tim, what'd you think of the game?
I still like it. I still enjoyed it. I would have done a lot of things differently the second time around, like maybe not sold everything that I sell the shirt off my back.
Which didn't really negatively affect you that much, though.
Yeah, that boss wasn't that bad. I mean, we were probably chit-chatting and not really paying attention. What'd you think of him? Was he actually tough?
Last boss?
Yeah.
No.
Didn't die on it.
He was, I think that jacket helped a lot. If I went in there
Yeah.
without that jacket, I probably would have been myrtleated.
Yeah.
Myrtleated.
Sure. I think that's a Death Clock song.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Mermaider. Well, Ben, thanks for joining us for this final
Yeah.
episode.
I thank you for having me
You get
on.
to work
I
editing
do
this
love this
crap.
game.
The final episode of part 1. So we have 2 other games to go through.
Of Legends?
Yeah.
I think we got some other ones to get to
Legends
first.
2 and then Misadventures of Tron Bomb.
Oh my god, I love to play through that.
And then Legends 3.
Yeah, when that comes out, we'll do that.
What's 3DS?
That's really
And
the
like
clincher for buying a 3DS. for me.
2020, we'll release that one on our site.
Yeah, thanks for joining us, Ryder and Dan. Dan, you were on a lot
absolutely.
of these.
Yeah.
And special thanks to everyone for watching all 12 episodes. If you made it, you're a hero.
Absolutely.
And what could we have them post in the comments? Just if you were here for all 12 episodes, and we'll know if you're lying because we have ways of checking those things. How about we'll have you say.
Name as many of the stamps as you can.
That's quite the test right there.
The stamps that work.
I don't even know which stamps work.
That had a visible representation.
Or they could just say Canadian Mega Man. How about that?
Yeah. All right.
That's
Just in the comments section?
punchy.
Canadian Mega Man. If you made it through all 12 episodes, let us know what you think. Post Canadian Mega Man in there, and stay tuned for the next Super Replay when that comes. And thanks so much. We'll see you. We'll see you sometime in the future.
Well, there they go. Not a care in the world. Hey, Tron, can't this thing go any faster?
No, it can't. I had to gather up all the spare parts from everything he blew up to build this.
That's right! That's right!
We'll just have to rough it until we get to the next island. If we sell what we found, we'll get back what we lost and then some. We'll live like kings!
Oh, they got it. They got the crystal. It's the biggest one.
I thought there was such a huge refractor down there, and all we had to do was just wander in and pick it up. I told you we'd have the last laugh.
Look at that fracking refractor.
That's assuming we make it to the next island without sinking. Oh well. At least
well.
I'm in a good mood.
If the crystal's too big, they're gonna sink.
I like this music.
What's it gonna be? Ah, it's Tim's best friend.
Is that Bon Bon? I hate it. It's got an inner tube.
Did I miss this?
Everything echoes on the ocean.
Okay, that doesn't look familiar to me.
Blah, 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 blah.
Hey, there we
See,
go.
we're
To
not
be
done.
continued.
We didn't even beat the game.
All right, guys, I'm going to go grab 2 right now.
All right, I'll be
Let's-
down here.
Let's just keep
Let's
going.
rock it. I'm ready.
Hey.
Kidnap! Kidnap! Kidnap!
That's right! That's right!
What are you talking about?
Are you ready?
it's party time. Kick your legs high in the air, do it like you just don't care. Now every woman, every man, come and kick the can.
Kick your legs up in the air.
Kick it like you just don't care.
Every woman, every man.
Thank you so much. I bet there are a lot of people who'll come to see this.
Word perfectly.
Word perfectly.